Once again, people, it is time for Funko News here for the week of April 8th, 2017. It's not early this week. It wasn't early last week either, and that is because I do have a lot of weeks where I'm looking for news up until the last second before I record. So that's how it went down this week, and I actually did manage to find some things very last minute. So I'll make sure I share all of that with you in this video. Hopefully you find some things that you find interesting. Do go ahead and make sure that you do like this video. Show me that you really appreciate, the Funko News on a weekly basis, because I do put a lot of work into this. As a matter of fact, I'm starting off a little break from work here, and I still want to make sure that I give you all some good news here. So yeah, just show that appreciation. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's go ahead and move on here. Now, before I get to the actual news, I do want to remind you again that I do have an ongoing giveaway on my channel, which is focused on Disney. Now, I call it a diehard Disney fan giveaway, and I think the word diehard may have scared some people. What I mean by that, the only reason I call it the diehard Disney fan giveaway is because it does require that you make a video. So I feel like, for people to take the time to do that, then you really must have some good love for Disney. So yeah, don't let that intimidate you. That's the only reason why I call it the diehard Disney fan giveaway. It's not as if I'm asking you complicated questions, or anything like that. It's really up to you what you do with the video, but I'm not going to get into all the details. There will be a link in the description of the giveaway video. I've actually done two at this point. There's the original one, which is a longer version of the video, and then I actually did a shorter version recently, which is only I think it's less than 2 minutes. So I'll probably link down the shorter one, and you can go back and watch the original if you like to as well. And either video that you check out, that's fine. But yeah, don't forget and don't procrastinate, because I think it's about 2 weeks left on that. I don't want anybody waiting to the last minute and forgetting about it. Right now, I only have one entry. So she's basically the winner at this point because she has no competition. So if you're interested, like I said, don't procrastinate. Do get to it and make sure you check out the details if you haven't done so already. So, keeping that giveaway in mind, I do want to go ahead and address this. I've said before with that giveaway that I'm probably not going to include a Funko Pop. The reason why is because there are some older Disney figures that are still pretty easy to find, and they're low value as well. And then you have some that are older that are just like hundreds of dollars, which is out of my range. So there are also some new ones releasing. For example, the Queen of Hearts is supposed to release on April 13th. She's actually showing up in stores right now. There are people out hunting for that figure right now. And I feel like if you are a big Disney fan, that you're not going to wait to see if you win a contest. You're going to go ahead and get what you want. So again, those are the reasons why I'm not including a Funko Pop in the giveaway. I've been back and forth about it. I've asked friends their opinions. I've had one friend, well, really two friends, tell me that I should put something new in there. But at the same time, as they're telling me that, I'm seeing friends actually going out and getting this Pops already. So I feel like people aren't going to wait. So I don't want to give somebody something that they just got. I want to make sure that in the giveaway, you're getting something new, something that's not in your collection already. So again, that's my reasoning. Even though I focus on Funko Pops a lot on this channel, that's my reasoning for not putting a Pop into that giveaway box. Okay, enough about that though. Let's keep it moving. And by the way, don't forget, if you do want the Queen of Hearts, she is showing up. So do check at your local Hot Topic, see if they have her available already. This is some big news for my international subscribers, and I know that most of my news ends up being geared towards the States because that's where I live, and there are exclusivity and things like that, but finally I get to give my international subscribers some really good news here. I know a lot of you have been frustrated because you can't get your hand on the Funko subscription boxes. Well, now you can. So popculture.com, a lot of you are probably already familiar with that website because it is a way for you to get store exclusives that we have here in the States. So now they also are going to have Funko subscription boxes. And when I say now, I mean literally right now. You can go to their site and they already have them available. So I was checking out the prices. I'm not really sure how it works with the exchange rate, to be honest. The prices look like reasonable to me, but I didn't do the exchange to see what it would be like for America. So like I said, I feel like it's reasonable though. So yeah, definitely check that out. If you've been frustrated about not being able to get the Collector Core, Legion of Collectors, Smuggler's Bounty, definitely check that out. I don't know right now about Disney Treasures. I don't know if they'll have that one as well, but I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. So yeah, just check that out if you really feel like you've been missing out on those boxes, and if you've been paying like insane prices or anything to try to get those figures. Well, this is another avenue for you, so definitely check that out. So getting down to the Funko Shop, I know it took a little while to get here, but yeah, I do want to address what was on the Funko Shop this week, and I'm just going to be honest up front. It sold out. These Pop figures sold out, and they are Scott Pilgrim related. So Scott Pilgrim versus the World related figures here. We have Envy Adams and Todd Ingram. They sold together. I think they sold out, a friend told me, I think it's like less than an hour, which is not surprising. That's typical for Pop figures, especially limited ones, and these were limited to just 2,500 pieces. And this is my thing. I really do love the movie, and I think it's a great movie. Everybody should check it out. I just watched somebody do a review of it. I think it was Justin Watches Movies. You know, shout out to him. And yeah, I think it's definitely a great movie. I'm glad that it has a cult following, but I don't really feel the need to collect the figures personally, even though I do think the Todd Ingram one looks pretty cool. The way that they have the glowing of his hair there when he went basically Super Saiyan, you might as well say, with his vegan powers. So yeah, I do like the designs of these figures. I just don't feel the need to collect myself. And like I said, they're sold out on the Funko Shop. So if you're interested, you are going to have to go secondhand market with them. Okay, keeping it moving here, a lot of Wonder Woman figures are out there in stores right now. So if you're really interested in these Wonder Woman figures, you should be on the hunt already. I'm going to try to run through the exclusives here quickly, and what you see on the screen, this is not all of the figures. I'm actually just focusing on the exclusives. I want to give you another quick look at them, let you know where the exclusives are so you can get to hunting on them. Now, the Wonder Woman Dorbs figure, which is exclusive to Walmart, I cannot remember if I saw that one. I actually did go on a hunt yesterday, but I saw so much, it's hard to remember if I saw that one or not. I know I definitely saw the other, the actual Pop figure, which is exclusive to Walmart. Actually, one Walmart I went to, they only had one left, and the box was just destroyed. And then I went to another one, and luckily they actually had 3 of them, and at least 2 of the boxes were pretty good. And the other one was only slightly damaged. I mean, very slightly damaged. So yeah, if you're interested in the Pop, I know for sure that's out there because I've seen it myself, and I usually don't have good luck at Walmart. So you should be able to find that one if you really hunt for it. Like I said, I'm not sure on the Dorb. Somebody could let me know in the comments if you have seen that one. But if it is not out yet, I would say that it should be out by the end of next week. Okay, still focusing here on these exclusives. Here's a closer look at the Entertainment Earth exclusive, which is Diana Prince. Of course, that's the name that she takes when she's out amongst, you know, people. I should say, like, you know, people in the modern world. She is rocking the shield there, and you know, her street clothing. Okay, so that's a great looking Pop. Again, Entertainment Earth exclusive, so you do have to go to their website. I don't know if it'll pop up in FYE or not. Sometimes they do get Entertainment Earth exclusive, so not sure about that. But speaking of FYE, they do have a 2-pack, and it's actually just the 2 of the commons that they decided to put together. I don't know really why they do that. I mean, FYE, it seems to happen a lot there, that they'll take 2 commons and they end up with them in one box. But they do have Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor together as a FYE exclusive 2-pack. But like I said, those are common figures, so if you're only interested in one of them, you know, you don't have to buy that 2-pack necessarily, just your opinion. Okay, and then the blue dress, Wonder Woman in the blue dress, which is one of my favorites out of this wave. That is a GameStop exclusive. I have not seen it yet, but I didn't go to GameStop this week. So again, somebody in the comments, let me know if you've actually seen this one available yet. And I'll say again, if it's not out already, I would assume it would be out very soon. Okay, and then, and I know I said in stores now previously on that one, but like I said, I'm assuming by the time you watch that it should be available somewhere. Okay, keeping it moving here, the Rock Candy figure, Hot Topic exclusive, and then you have basically the Amazonian one, I guess you could say, is these are both Hot Topic exclusives, the Pop figure there. I've actually seen the Rock Candy figure of her in her Amazon outfit. I decided not to get it just because, to me, I prefer her in her hero outfit. Like, actually seeing the Amazon outfit up close, it felt a little more generic. It didn't really scream Wonder Woman to me. So that's why I decided not to pick up the rock candy. I don't know if it'll be the same for the Pop figure or not. But again, you know, check your Hot Topic, see if this one is there. Okay, so that was a lot about Wonder Woman. Moving ahead here to Star Wars. I know a lot of people are really geared up for these Star Wars Celebration shared exclusives. So this rundown of where they're going to be available is starting to seem pretty official, especially since there had been some early leaks. You know, some stores actually put them on the shelves early. For example, Qui-Gon Jinn, which is a Target exclusive, has already shown up in a few Targets. You know, I've actually seen pictures with people getting their hands on it. Also, Admiral Thrawn, I think that's his name, Grand Admiral Thrawn, the Toys R Us exclusive has shown up already early in some stores. And I'm saying early because these are all supposed to be, we're starting to release at April 13th. As a matter of fact, April 13th is just a big day for hunting. You know, if you're a Pop collector, get out and see what's in stores on April 13th if you can. Okay, so like I said, Grand Admiral Thrawn has actually shown up in some Toys R Us stores already. Also, Walmart exclusive Rey with the speeder. Some people already got their hands on it. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, so it seems legit now that that is a Walmart exclusive. Then the Hot Topic exclusives there, you see the Hoth, Leia. You got the Han Solo, which is an action pose there, and then you have that Chopper figure as well, which is, you know, color variation there. So those are all Hot Topic exclusives, of course. Then you got the Luke Skywalker, the hooded Jedi version, GameStop exclusive. You had the Clone Trooper there. I think it's 443 Clone Trooper. I really don't know much about the Clone Troopers. Excuse me on that, but that's the FYE exclusive. Amazon exclusive, the plushies there for Jabba the Hutt, and then can't think of his name right now. I know he has a weird name, but something Crumb. I keep forgetting the name exactly, but yeah, that 2-pack of plushies there, that's an Amazon exclusive. And then Box Lunch is getting the mini Hikari of Greedo. So yeah, you really got to move around if you want to get your hands on these figures. Like I said, the 13th is going to be a big day for hunting, big day for it. So yeah, you really got to try to get out there. Okay, moving ahead here, I've shared some Despicable Me 3 figures before. In fact, I think I've shared almost all of these except for the ones here in the center of the screen, Lucky, and then these new Minions as well. These might be store exclusives. It's not for sure right now though. But I think all the ones on the right there that you see, I think all of these will be commons that you can find. Of course, they do have Chase figure in this line. They have the Spy Gru, and the white outfit is basically the reverse colors, you might as well say. Okay, so that's their Chase figure. And then they do have a Chase Dorbs, which I believe is, I want to say that's Owen Wilson's character. I mean, it looks exactly like Owen Wilson. One thing I'm curious about is, out of all the figures I've seen for Despicable Me 3, they haven't actually shown a figure for the new villain, which is played by Trey Parker of South Park. So, yeah, I really don't know what's going on with that, why they don't have one for the new villain. Maybe it'll pop up sometime soon here in the near future. And yeah, just a lot of Minions will be out there. If you're a fan of those, or if you have children that are a fan of them, plenty of those out there. Next up here, I think this is a pretty spiffy looking Dorbs. I'm very picky about Dorbs myself, but the Napalm Bomb Mega Man Dorbs is available in some stores right now, and it is a Target exclusive. Okay, so that's where you will find that one. It is a Target exclusive. So, and the price there is $7.99. I know where you see it on the screen there in the store. It's actually $19.99 up under it. Obviously, that's a figure out of place, though. You know, so yeah, don't freak out about the price there. But yeah, if you're interested in that one, keep in mind it's a Target exclusive. If yours doesn't have it yet, just keep checking back, because I feel like it was an early leak. I don't think it's actually supposed to be out yet, but some stores have put it out already. Now, last time, I think, I want to say it was last week. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I know it was last week that I shared the Finn Balor Pop figure, and then also the Demon King Chase figure. Well, it turns out, and Anthony Nelson, big shout out to him for letting me know that there actually is a third Finn Balor that's available for pre-order at FYE. Now, I was trying to track down an image. I know he was trying to track down one as well. I don't think there are any, though. I did some different searches. Nothing came up. I'm taking a big guess here. I would think that they would do the Demon King version of him with the headdress, but I don't know that for sure. But to me, it would make sense to do it with the way that he looks when he actually first comes out to the ring, and I know that's one that WWE fans would really like. So that's my guess on it, but I don't know. I've seen some people making some guesses online. When I did my search, I actually saw some people with some other ideas of what a Finn Balor pop would look like. So I really don't know. We'll see. You know, time will tell on that one. And of course, once I get an image, I will share it with you all. Keeping the focus here on WWE, there is a Goldberg pop figure on the way. I think the pop figure looks alright, although maybe, I don't know, they probably could have broadened up the shoulders even more, maybe. I don't know. I think it looks, you know, when you look at that though, yeah, it does scream Goldberg, especially the pose that he's striking there and the tattoo, of course. So, and then they also have AJ Styles. So, yeah, these figures though, no release date on them, and that's actually coming from Funko itself, I think. I don't think they put any release date to these yet, so just be on the lookout. That's all I can say, and at this point it seems like they will be commons. If there are any updates though, of course, I'll let you know. Now, Bojack Horseman, I've shared these figures with you before, but I think I just had glam shots, so that's why I want you to see the actual pop figures. To me, they look pretty good. I mean, they look like they're right out of the series. I like this series personally, mainly because I really like Will Arnett's voice. He has a great voice, of course, you know, and he recently played Batman in the Batman Lego movie. So yeah, I really like his voice, and I think the show's pretty funny overall. Not for everybody, and I really don't see myself getting these pop figures, so you know, we'll see what happens with them. But these are going to be available next month, okay, May release, and that's at the time of this recording, of course. Okay, keeping it moving here, some other figures I've shared before, but there's an update here. So these are what the actual Nicktoons pops will look like, of course, and you know, you see them in the boxes here as well. I'm not going to run down the whole list of characters because, like I said, I've shared these before. No specific date right now, it just says spring release. But the main thing I want to point out as far as an update is concerned is that we do now see chase figures here. So they have Tommy. The difference is he's wearing a red shirt and he also has a bottle in hand. To me, not so great of a chase figure. I feel like they could have done something more interesting there. Same thing with Reptar. Reptar is just a simple color change. Instead of green, they have him purple. So chase figures to me somewhat lame, to be honest, but you know, it's again with chase figures, it tends to be about the rarity. I am wondering though, now that they seem to be putting a chase figure into the majority of their waves, I really wonder if that's going to hurt the value of chase figures in the long run. I guess time will tell on that. Definitely would like to hear your opinions, what you think about that, now that they are doing chase figures much more commonly. Now, I'm not saying they're easier to find, but there are more waves now that have chase figures. Okay, next up here, Mr. Robot. I really don't know this show. There's just so many series I've been trying to catch up with, and I'm actually still behind on doing some binge watching. You know, there's been things added to Netflix recently I haven't gotten to, like Better Call Saul season 2. I really need to check that out, and some other things as well. So Mr. Robot I'm not familiar with at all, but the figures do release in May, and surprise surprise, there is a chase figure in the wave of Elliot Anderson with his hood on. That's the only difference I see with that figure. You know, he has the hood up, okay, instead of having it off. So that's all I can really say about that. Not familiar with the show or these characters. Keeping it moving here, I have shared before recently the common Jack Sparrow that will be a part of the Dead Man Tell No Tales wave. And then I also shared a kind of a rough image of this sort of old gold version of it, which I feel like it might be a Hot Topic exclusive. They did share it on one of their Periscopes, and it would be odd if they shared it on their Periscope, but it's not exclusive, so that might be a Hot Topic exclusive. So, you know, we'll see about that for sure. No sticker on the actual box right now for the promotional art, so, you know, we'll see there, but I think that figure looks phenomenal. Now that I have a better view of it, I really think it looks great, and it really does come across like old gold, so that's pretty impressive. Okay, then Captain Salazar, they have him in just his regular human form, and then I'm assuming his undead form there as the chase figure, which is kind of interesting because I mean, based off the previews they've shown this far, it seems like he's going to look like his undead version the majority of the movie. So we'll see what happens with there. And I think that's the character that is played by Javier Bardem. So we'll see what happens there. And then I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. Like, I haven't been keeping up with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Honestly, I lost interest after the second one. But you see they have a pop here, the Ghost of Will Turner. And I gotta say, for these figures overall, pretty nice designs. I would say they did a pretty good job with these. Hopefully the paint jobs hold up and everything, because really nice designs on these. And even though I'm not a fan of the series, you know, I give credit where credit is due. These figures look great in my opinion. Now, Blackfyre of Teen Titans Go, I've shared her a good while back. She still has not quite released yet, but she should be out by the end of this month, you know, the time of this recording, so that'd be late April. So yeah, I just wanted to share her again quickly because I didn't even realize, like, she still has not come out yet. So if you're wondering about her, or if she slipped your mind, you know, she will be out very soon. Keeping it moving here with the specialty series. Remember, they always reveal a Pop and a Dorbs at the same time. So they have a Scoopy Dumb Pop figure, which I honestly didn't even remember that character until I saw this Pop figure. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I actually have seen that character before. But he's up for a June release. And then in July, they're actually not coming out at the same time. In July, they're going to have the Cyber Suit Batman Dorbs, which is, I mean, we basically know Armored Batman. I'm not sure why they call them Cyber Suit Batman. To me, it's just Armored Batman as a Dorb. So yeah, that'll be a July release, you know, for the specialty series. And remember, specialty series, check with your local comic shops, or, you know, me personally, my specialty series, I know a private seller, I work things out with him. So yeah, you're not going to find these in just any store. You do have to go to specialty stores basically for them. That's why it's called a specialty series. Okay, there is a Flocked Stitch Doors, which they put a specific date on it. They say June 8th. Okay, and this is a Hot Topic exclusive, only 3,000 pieces. Now, I'm not sure if this is online only. They've been doing that with some of their limited runs. So somebody can let me know if you know for sure whether it's online or if it'll be available in store. I wouldn't be surprised if it's online, but, you know, time will tell. There again, it's only 3,000 pieces for this Flocked Stitch Dorbs. June 8th is the release date at this time. Maybe they will adjust it. We'll see, because I know there was a pushback with the Ursula Dorbs, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I just wanted to give you all a better view of Peter Pan, the Hot Topic exclusive. I already shared this figure last week. The image was kind of rough, so I just wanted to give you a better view of what he will look like, and you actually see him on the stand there pretty clearly. So no release date on this one either, and that's coming from Hot Topic themselves. They have not put a date to Peter Pan just yet. Now, speaking of that metallic Ursula Doors, which a lot of people have been pinned on pins and needles waiting for it, like, where is it? Because it did get pushed back, I think, at least a month or so. So it says here the street date was changed. It is now April 12th. That's very close. And it's limited to only 2,000 pieces in its own line only, which means you have got to be glued to a computer to have a chance at this at all. I kind of feel like by the time you get the email from Hot Topic, it'll probably be gone. So you might actually need to sort of babysit the website itself. I don't know. You know, it's going to be rough there. But it says it will be online around 9:30, and that's Pacific Standard Time. And that's actually the night before, so that's the 11th. So it actually, on the East Coast here where I live, that means it will be up around 12:30, you know. So yeah, that's all I can say. You know, very limited numbers. I think this is gonna go very quickly, so you got to be glued to a computer at those times to be ready. That's all I can say, you know. And then the Ursula with Cruella de Vil 2-pack, I've shared this several times. I still have had some people asking, when is it releasing? As far as I know, it's supposed to come out, I believe, the 13th. I don't know that 100% for sure, though. It seems like they keep kind of being wishy-washy with when it will be available. I would say look for it next week, though. Yeah, that's all I can say. Look for it, you know, at the end of the upcoming week. Now, also on Hot Topics' most recent Periscope, they share a cleaning Levi from Attack on Titan, and which will be available for an April release. I feel like I need to go back and watch that Periscope. I feel like at one moment that broom was actually out of his hand. I guess that's a broom there, or a mop, whatever it may be. So I don't know if that's actually a removable object or not, but it seemed like the person that unboxed that character was fiddling with it a little bit. So I guess we'll see whether or not that actually moves, but that's not typical of Funko Pops. You know, we'll find out once the figure actually does release. Again, this is it says April release, so I'm assuming by the end of the month. Okay, so Doctor Who, I know there are a lot of Doctor Who fans out there. I've never watched it, you know, so I can't really say much about this character. I have seen his image floating around before of Centurion Rory. Yeah, like I said, I can't really speak much to it, but I just know this is a Hot Topic exclusive. They didn't put a specific time to it, so I think could be within the next month, maybe possibly at the end of this month. And then something somewhat interesting. I know some of you that are really into cutesy stuff, you know, you may like these. They are mashing up Sonic characters, Sonic the Hedgehog characters, with Sanrio characters for a May release. So they have the plushies, and then they actually have vinyl figures, which they come in boxes, but to me it would seem that I hope that they actually have the picture of the character on each box, because if these are mystery boxes, then, and there's only 4 of them, I don't like that, you know, but we'll see exactly. I really couldn't tell from the video, and I was kind of multitasking, but from the video I couldn't really tell if it actually has the figure on the front of each box. The box they had there at the front, at the bottom there, does show the Sonic Hello Kitty mashup on it. So like I said, I'm really hoping that you know which character you are getting. So running through the characters here quickly, like I said, they have Sonic and Hello Kitty mashed up. Then they have Tails and Chococat, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that. They have Amy mashed up with My Melody, and then they have Knuckles mashed up with Bads Maru. I hope that's how you say that name. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the Sanrio characters, so hopefully I didn't butcher the names too bad. But if you're really interested in these Sanrio characters and you like to see them mashed up with Sonic, I mean, there you go. I don't know who dreamed this up, but they're on the way pretty soon. May release. Next up here, this is something I am pretty pumped for, because I already had it in mind that I want to get the Vulture figure from SpiderMan Homecoming, and there is going to be an exclusive, and it's a GameStop exclusive, which means should be pretty easy to get. They have a glow-in-the-dark Vulture, and it is actually available for pre-order right now. As a matter of fact, I may have to go ahead and pre-order that this weekend. So yeah, I'm really pumped about that. So glad that it's going to be a GameStop exclusive. Even though GameStop, yeah, you definitely have to check the boxes. You know, I know that's how it is in my area. For some other people have told me that's how it is in their area too. So yeah, definitely check out those boxes. And again, you see here that they actually have the release date as May 1st. So very close release. Yeah, I'm definitely pumped to get that one. Hope it's a great character within the movie. And then you look here at the bottom, most of these figures I've shown you before. But check out, there are 2 new additions. They have an unmasked Spider-Man rocking his homemade suit. There is possibly going to be a Walmart exclusive. That's not 100% confirmed right now, though. What is confirmed, because they did share it on their Periscope, once again, Hot Topic will have the unmasked Spider-Man in the suit that was made by Tony Stark for him. I'm getting all tongue-tied here. But yeah, the unmasked Spider-Man made by the suit that's made by Tony Stark, that will be a Hot Topic exclusive. So yeah, all these figures should be dropping very soon. I haven't really decided all of the ones I'm gonna get. I know I definitely want Vulture, definitely want Tony Stark, and I'm sure I'll get one of the Spider-Man figures. I don't really feel the need to get all of them personally, you know. But yeah, if you're amped about these figures, they're coming very soon. Like I said, that green, excuse me, that glow-in-the-dark Vulture, I'm saying green because that color is so prominent, but the glow-in-the-dark Vulture looks just awesome to me. I'm really looking forward to that one. So I'm going to give a quick spoiler alert here, because I am getting into some territory with things that haven't actually been released yet, but they're very close to release. So if you don't want to be spoiled about any of the subscription boxes, then you can check out of the video at this point. But I do want to say this, Funko is spoiling the boxes themselves. You know, so these images are floating around online. As a matter of fact, if you're starting up a new subscription, you can't avoid the spoilers. They're on the sites. So to me, even though I'm giving you a spoiler alert, I don't think these are a big deal, but some of you may want to be trying to avoid things as much as possible. So if you check out on the video, that's all good. Hope you learn something new. But for those of you that don't mind the spoilers that the company's putting out there themselves anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into these. Okay, so starting off with the Legion of Collectors Wonder Woman box. The pop figure in the box has already been revealed. It's actually on the Legion of Collectors site. And here it is. So you have Wonder Woman in her standard hero outfit. The big difference here, of course, is that she's actually in an action pose, making use of the lasso of truth. Me personally, I do wish that the lasso of truth actually looked more like a lasso, that it was actually, tied off at the end to form a loop. I just think that would have looked a little bit more interesting, but I guess that, some people may say that's nitpicking. To me, it kind of makes a difference there, though. And personally, I don't think I'm going to get the box just because I feel like what's available on store shelves right now is already pretty cool enough for Wonder Woman. So yeah, I just don't feel the need to get the actual box. That's just me personally. Okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the focus of the next Collector Core box. And I'm about to show you the pop figure that's going to be inside. And I'm assuming that it's just one pop figure. And I won't lie, I'm disappointed because what they basically have done here, this to me, it looks like the GameStop exclusive Rocket Raccoon, which is actually nowhere as near as cool as the common, where he's actually blasting off with this rocket pack. That one looks phenomenal. I'm still amazed they didn't make that one an exclusive. So I think the GameStop exclusive is kind of boring, and all they did was take it and put a little Groot on top of it. And that's the figure you're going to get in that Collector Core box. That is so weak to me. I really thought that Yondu with his mohawk was going to be in this box, and I'm still wondering, where is that figure? Are they going to like hold that off for a convention exclusive or something? I don't know what's going on with that. I really thought Yondu would have been announced by now, but nope. Like I said, you get this, to me, kind of lazy Rocket with Groot. And it's not even true to the images that we've seen thus far in the movie, because Groot is not rocking his Ravager outfit like you see there in the bottom right. So, I'm sure that he doesn't wear the Ravager outfit like the whole movie, but still, I thought that would have been at least a little bit cooler there. So, I'm just not thrilled about this. Definitely want to hear your opinions on it, but I feel like this is kind of a lazy exclusive for the Collector Core. And Collector Core and Legion of Collectors have got to start giving 2 figures at least a couple of times a year. They don't have to do it every time, but I mean, come on, the Smuggler's Bounty is constantly giving 2 pop figures. These other boxes got to step it up, in my opinion. Okay, so Disney Treasures, everybody knows by now what's in the Pirates Cove box, the initial box, because Funko has really avoided it. But they've also gone ahead and spoiled what's going to be in the next Disney Treasures box. So some of you may have not seen this yet, and if you don't want to be spoiled again, you can check out on it. But I think it's going to be unavoidable to see this image. So here we go. So in the next Disney Treasures box, which will be in June, it is going to focus on Festival of Friends, and you will get this amazing Dumbo pop figure. I gotta give them credit. That is an amazing sculpt. So true to the movie, so true to the character. They really knocked it out of the park with that. Way more interesting than Smee, in my opinion. I know people may like Smee as a character. I don't think he makes the most interesting pop, though. So yeah, here you go. This is the Dumbo figure that will be in the Festival of Friends box. And then they've also already revealed the themes for the other upcoming boxes, even though we don't know the order of these. But Pirates Cove obviously has already come out. Festival of Friends, that will be the next one. And then the other themes that they will have are Ever After Castle, Tiny Town, Haunted Forest, and Snowflake Mountain. From the names, you can kind of figure out where some of these boxes may release. But, like I said, it's not 100% sure, so time will tell with that. Now, that pretty much wraps it up for the news. I just want to remind you again, don't forget about my Disney giveaway. If you're not a Disney fan yourself, let somebody else know to check it out. I really would appreciate that. Really want to see some good participation with this giveaway. And then also, because some of my subscribers have been telling me I need to check out certain series, I just want to let you all know real quick that I did check out the whole series of Gravity Falls. Really enjoyed it. I still feel like that show is not 100% for like younger kids, just because, especially in the 3-part like finale to the series, there's some pretty crazy imagery there that I think might actually scare some younger kids, you know. But I really enjoyed it, and I think I do want to add Dipper Pines and Bill Cipher to my collection, especially if I can get the Chase figures, which I know are slim chances. And then also that Mabel figure as well. I think it's called Mabel Corn Mabel, which will be a Hot Topic exclusive. I think I might get that one as well. It depends. We'll see. And then I also just recently watched both seasons, the first 2 seasons, I should say, of Rick and Morty. I know the 3rd season has started, and I gotta watch that first episode. Somebody let me know where I can find that online, because I haven't checked it out yet, and I don't have cable. I just watch streaming, but I definitely want to see the season 3 opener. And I really did enjoy the first 2 seasons. I'll say this: Rick and Morty, I don't think they hit their stride right away. So if you check out the series and you're not feeling it after the first 2 or 3 episodes, just stick with it, because it gets so much better, and it's definitely a show worth binge watching. So yeah, just stick with it and check it out. And me personally, I definitely would like to get Weaponized Rick. I actually think the common looks better. I don't think the Chase is necessary, just my opinion there. And Mr. Meeseeks, though, I would prefer the Chase figure if I could find him, because I really like him angry with the gun, and that is one of my favorite episodes as well. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for Funko News. As always, I really hope that you got some value out of this. Please don't forget to like. Let me know that you're really enjoying the Funko News. Looking forward to your comments, especially if you have some answers for me, some of the questions that I threw out there. And share this video as well. That'd be pretty awesome as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and you all take care. Till next time.